don't know what to do with myself. I just don't know what to do with myself. Planning everything for two, doing everything with you. Now that we're through, I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do with myself. I just don't know what to do with myself. Movies only make me sad, and parties make me feel as bad. And when I'm not with you, I just don't know what to do. Hey, Drue James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com, and I'm playing the muchly underrated, I think, I Just Don't Know What to Do With Myself, originally by Burt Bacharach, and then the White Stripes did a brilliant cover of it about sort of 10 and 12 years ago, and it's their cover that I'm mainly focusing on here in the lesson. So a few open chords in this one, a little bit of lead guitar and some cool little rake palm muted techniques, which we're going to be having a look at as well. We are going to be learning the whole tune. So without further ado, let's have a look at the left hand and see how we play it. Now, the chords for this song are as follows. If you already know these chords, then I've included a line of text here telling you where to skip to in the video. So the chords are G, C, A minor, full bar F, E minor, and then G5 or a G power chord, F power chord, B flat power chord, and C power chord. If you know how to play those, skip into the video. If not, I'm going to show you as we work through the lesson. So the first chord is a G. We're going to be doing a folk G this time, so that's index on the 2nd fret on the A string, middle finger on the 3rd fret on the thickest string, and then ring and pinky on the 3rd fret on the B and the E string, and you're going to be strumming the bottom, all 6 strings. Okay, if you don't know the names of the strings, Eddie 8, Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie, that's how I remember it. Okay, so the next chord is a C, so you're going to be index on the 1st fret on the B string, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D, ring finger on the 3rd fret on the G, making sure the fingers are locked, not collapsed, and we strum the bottom 5. And A minor is a nice easy change from here, so we just leave that finger there and the index and just tuck the middle ring underneath the middle. So we strum the bottom 5. Full bar F, so you're going to lay index finger over all 6 strings, thumb round the back of the guitar, pinching with diagonal pressure, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G string, ring finger on the 3rd, and pinky also on the 3rd on the A and the D, and you strum all 6. And then E minor, index and ring, middle and ring on the A and D string on the 2nd fret, you strum all 6. The power chords, so they're always the same shape, so there's always a gap here. The index always hits on the thickest string in this case, on the 3rd fret, this is the G5, ring and pinky on the 5th fret, on the D and the G string, and you strum just the top 3 strings for that. And I deliberately muting those strings on the bottom, so I'm not like that, I'm deliberately muting. So that's the G5. To turn that into an F5, you just move that down. So here's the 3rd fret, move it down. So you're on 1st on the thickest, 3rd and 3rd on the A and the D string. And then that goes to a B5, which you're just moving this shape. So you're going to move this down to here, okay? So you're now on the A string, on the 1st fret, and then the D and the G string with the ring and pinky here. And then the other chord is a C5. You just slide this up 3 frets. It's kind of familiar, isn't it? We went from here, which was G, to F, and moved down, and then we're going back up here. This is C5. So 3rd fret on the A string, and then 5th fret on the D and the G string. Always just strumming those 3 strings. The same for this one as well. So just avoid that top string as you're strumming. Okay? Don't hit that, or that sounds pretty horrible, doesn't it? Okay, cool. So let's have a look at that really cool little intro. I really love this song. Okay, so we're taking a G chord. We're just strumming the top 3 strings of all the chords here at the beginning. So we go down, miss, 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 down, down, up, That's the bit at the beginning. Down, 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 up. I am doing little tiny misses, which I would like you to try and copy. Down, miss, 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 down, miss, down, up, down. So we're going to go down, miss, 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 down, up, down, stop. And then we're going to go 2 open strings on the D. Then 3rd fret on the A string, and then 2nd fret on the A string, using the ring and middle finger. And then I'm just putting a bit of vibrato on the B string. So what you do with vibrato is you dig your finger in, press down, and wobble the top finger joint while the string is still ringing. Okay, so if I do it like this, you see it stopped. So all I want to hear is... So let's show you that intro again. So it's G, C, G. Let's do that slowly. G, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, to G. And then for that last G, we're just going to go down, miss, 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 down, then stop the strings. And then you're... Let's do that again. Okay, I played the wrong note, but you get the idea. Stop. So it's on the 2nd down. Then you just repeat that. Then with singing, I just don't know what to do with myself. So this is a little bit different. We don't have the dun da da da. So this time we're G, same rhythm by the way, just strumming the top 3 strings, or the top 3 strings you'd normally strum in whatever the chord is. So G, C, G. Then we're going to stop and I'll take you through that rhythm. So the G, C, G. So we're just going to go G, stop, so we're just going to lay our palm down on the strings to stop them ringing, and then we're going to do very big, loud, accented down strums. Okay, the louder the better, just don't snap a string. And we repeat. And then we've got this. Right, so I really love this technique. So we're going to take an A minor, okay? We're going to play the bass note of the A minor, but we're going to palm mute. So we're going to take the fleshy part of your palm just here, and we're going to lay it so it's very close to these pegs on the back of the guitar, and we're going to pick it, and it's going to sound dull, but not like this. Like, that's too much. So we do want to have some tone. You hear that tone? We don't want dead, can't hear anything. So come further back. The most reason for people getting palm muting wrong is they come too far. So come nice and far back. So you can almost feel these pegs under the back of your wrists. Okay, but don't actually sit your wrist on those pegs. So that's palm muting. So we're going to pick... So we're going to pick the notes, the thickest, the A string, and then we're going to do a raked strum. So that means we're going to keep the palm down here, and we're going to pivot from the wrist. We can't do it with the arm like this. So we bass note, rake. A rake is a slow strum, and then we're going to go up and lift up the palm on the up strum. So it's the rhythm is this. So that's bass note, rake up, and there's also a little rest there. Bass note, rake up, rest, strum. Bass note, rake up, strum. And then we do the same but with the F chord, so that's the thicker string. And then we've got this, and now that we're through. So we're just going to hold each one for 2 beats. So it's E minor, A, I just don't know what to do. Okay, and that's just the same rhythm as we had before. So that's G. And then we repeat, so we're back to just don't know what to do myself. Okay, and then we've got another one of those. And then the only other bit that you need is the really thrashy, like a summer rose. So the rhythm is easy enough for the time being. It's just down strums and 8th beats. So we're going to go from a G5 on summer rose. We're then going to move to an F. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and another 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and keep strumming as you move your bar chord, power chord, sorry. And then we've got this. So we're just going to move from here down to this B5, gives this really grunge feel, and we're just going to strum, stop, strum, stop. So using the right hand to stop the strings. You're sweet, love to be, love away. So you notice I went back to the F, just for 1 bar, then C. Getting louder there, because that's what he does in the song. You'll hear it when you listen to it and play it along. And then we're back to I just don't know, nice and quiet again. Thanks so much for watching my lesson. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then like my video, subscribe to my channel. I also I upload new videos every Friday and Tuesday, that's 2 a week. This lesson was brought to you by brightonguitars.co.uk. Also check out my website, which is learnguitarinlondon.com. There's over 120 free HD guitar lessons there, all taught by myself, and I'm adding to it all the time. Thanks a lot for watching, keep on playing.